They were told to stay away. She was the good girl with big dreams. But he was the boy she couldn't resist. He made promises she wanted to believe, promises whispered in the dark, and a choice she could never take back. Love made her believe the impossible, but heartbreak made her question everything. Now, she's left asking herself one question: was it worth it? This is the story of a choice that turned love into heartbreak, and a lesson she'll never forget. Stay with us as we uncover the story of love, betrayal, and redemption.
What would you do if you found yourself caught between love and your own principles? This is the story of Amara, a decision that changed her life forever. Before we dive into Amara's story, let us know in the comments, have you ever made a choice that altered your life? How did it turn out? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more thought-provoking stories. Amara woke up to the sound of her alarm. It was another school day at Starlight Academy, and she was eager to get through her last year of secondary school. With plans to study architecture, she was determined to ace her final exams. Her morning was like any other. Quick breakfast, hurried goodbyes to her parents, and rushing out the door to meet her best friend Tayo at the school gate. "Over here," Tayo waved as Amara approached. "Hi, Tayo. Did you finish the science project?" Amara asked out of breath. Tayo shrugged. "Not really. Can I copy yours later?" Before Amara could respond, a familiar voice called out, "Amara!" Turning, she saw Eric approaching. He was the school's basketball star, tall and confident, with a smile that could make anyone's day better. "Hey, Amara," he said, his voice smooth. "You look great today." Amara blushed. "Thanks, Eric." Tayo gave her a knowing look and walked off, leaving the two alone. "So," Eric continued, "are you coming to the party this weekend?" Amara hesitated. She wasn't much of a party-goer, but the way Eric looked at her made her reconsider. "Maybe," she said. Eric grinned. "I hope you do. I'd love to see you there." That weekend, Amara found herself standing outside the party, her heart pounding. Music blared from the house, and she could see groups of students chatting and dancing inside. As she hesitated, Eric appeared at the door. "You made it," he said, his smile widening as he walked over. He took her hand and led her inside. The house was alive with energy, music, laughter, and the smell of snacks filling the air. Eric introduced her to his friends and made sure she felt comfortable. As the night went on, Eric pulled her aside. "Come with me," he said, his tone quieter now. He led her to a quieter room upstairs. It was dimly lit, with soft music playing in the background. "I wanted to talk to you alone," he said, sitting on the edge of the bed. Amara felt her cheeks flush. "What about?" she asked nervously. Eric smiled gently. "I've liked you for a long time, Amara. I think you're amazing, and I'd like to get to know you better." Amara's heart raced. She had always admired Eric from afar, but hearing him say this made her feel special. "I like you too," she admitted. Eric leaned in, and before she could think, his lips met hers. The kiss was soft at first, but it quickly grew more passionate.
Amara felt herself being swept up in the moment. Over the next few weeks, Amara and Eric grew closer. They texted constantly, spent time together between classes, and started meeting in secret after school. Amara's grades began to slip as she prioritized her time with Eric over her studies. One afternoon, Eric invited her over to his house. "My parents are out for the evening," he said. "We can watch a movie, just the two of us." Amara hesitated but agreed. When she arrived, Eric greeted her with his usual charm. "Come on in," he said, taking her hand. They settled on the couch, a romantic comedy playing in the background. Eric put his arm around her, and Amara leaned into him, feeling safe and cherished. Halfway through the movie, Eric turned to her, his eyes serious. "Amara," he said softly, "I feel like I can really be myself with you."
She smiled. "I feel the same way." Eric leaned in to kiss her, and soon the movie was forgotten. One thing led to another, and they found themselves upstairs in Eric's bedroom. The moment was intense, filled with whispered promises and shared vulnerability. Amara felt conflicted, but told herself it was okay because she loved Eric. "Are you sure about this?" he asked, looking into her eyes. Amara hesitated, but eventually nodded. "I trust you." Weeks later, Amara noticed something was wrong. She was constantly tired, and her period was late. A visit to the doctor confirmed her fears. She was pregnant. When she told Eric, his reaction stunned her. "Are you sure it's mine?" Tia asked, his voice cold. Amara felt her heart shatter. "Of course it is. You're the only one I've ever been with," she said, tears streaming down her face. Eric sighed. "I'm not ready for this, Amara. I have my whole future ahead of me." Days later, Amara discovered that Eric had left for university without even saying goodbye. He had blocked her on all social media, leaving her to face the consequences alone. The news spread quickly at school. Amara faced judgment and whispers from her peers, but she refused to let the shame consume her. With the support of her parents, she decided to continue her education while preparing for motherhood. Years later, Amara graduated from university, her child by her side. She had learned the hard way about trust and responsibility, but emerged stronger for it. Have you ever trusted someone who let you down? What did you learn from the experience? Share your story in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more life-changing tales.
Thank you for joining Jum's journey and experiencing the power of acceptance and resilience with us. If you found her story inspiring, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more captivating tales ahead. Until next time, farewell.